Have you ever felt hopeless? Have you ever felt helpless after receiving information that you had cancer? Some form of cancer. Or even one of your relatives may have had been diagnosed with cancer. Have you ever felt like you just didn't have the words to say? Didn't know what to do, didn't know how to comfort that individual. And over a period of time, through all types of therapy and treatment, that person may have passed away. And you felt a void. I have. I've lost family members, close friends from cancer. And I'm sure many of you that are watching me right now have experienced the same. If indeed you might not be someone who has been diagnosed with some form of cancer as well. But here's what I'm really getting at. Ladies and gentlemen, radiation and chemotherapy does not heal you from cancer. Never has, and it never will. It is a protocol that's used by the medical institutions. It's a protocol. When doctors go to school, they learn allopathic medicine. They learn pharmacology so that they can administer drugs to their patients. And the other thing is surgery, which is recommended. Those two things and those two things only. Now let me ask you as a footnote, do you know of anyone that has ever been healed by a doctor? Do you know of anyone that's ever been healed by a doctor? That's my question to you. Have you ever been healed by a doctor from cancer, some disease, or any condition, completely, totally healed? Something that you've been dealing with for years and all of a sudden it's gone. And I'm not talking about cutting an organ out of your body. I'm not talking about surgery. I'm talking about healed. Give you a moment to think about it. But I'm certain that the answer is no. Doctors don't heal people. They never have. They don't have the intention to. Because you are a customer. And they know it. We're also called consumers. Hospital organizations, medical associations want to bill your insurance company because you are a commodity to them. The more patients that they have, the more money the institution makes, the more money the doctors make, and then they can pay their staff. Then they can build other facilities. They have to have patients. They have to have clients in order to make money. Let's understand this. Even though it goes under the guise or under the title of medical institution or hospital or care center or whatever, at the end of the day, it's a business. It is a business. And businesses do what? They make money. They're in business to make money. No hospital is going to treat you and not charge you any money unless they're funded by somebody else, such as possibly a Shriners Hospital, Burn Institute, or something of this sort. But all hospitals, for the most part, you're going to get a bill in the mail. Your insurance company is going to be billed. So, getting back to the cancer issue again, I've had family members die from cancer and friends. I've had family members and friends, even presently living, taking chemotherapy. It didn't work. So they went in and they did some surgery. It didn't work. Now they're taking radiation therapy. Real quick, and I'm going to close. Chemotherapy kills your good cells and your bad cells. Radiation kills your good cells and your bad cells. Did you not know that you have an immune system that you were born with that fights off, staves off diseases? Now someone's asking the question right now, I'm sure in their mind. If it staves off or it fights diseases, brother teacher, then why do you get cancer? You know the answer. The whole environment in which we all live is full of toxicity. It's toxins in our air, it's in our foods, it's in our waters, it's in our deodorants, it's in our perfumes, it's in our soaps. Toxins are everywhere. That's where cancer comes from. So, when your body is overwhelmed with toxicity, and especially if you don't receive nutrition in your body becomes toxic. Okay? From putting all of the processed things in your body. Note I said processed. This is biological. It was never intended to have anything artificial put in it. And that's where cancer comes from. Just in general. Real simple answer, my friends. So do you think if this was created with a natural immune system, that if you put something in it called a chemical, more specifically chemo or radiation, you know what radiation is, right? That kills a bad cell. Can radiation and chemotherapy distinguish good and bad? No, it kills everything. People become nauseated. They become sick. Then, in most instances, the hair falls out as a result of this therapy, or these two types of therapy. And then you have no immune system. Now what does your immune system do again? It fights what? Foreign invaders, right? Now if radiation and chemotherapy is killing your immune system, do you know what's going to happen? I think you know the answer. It's real obvious. You have opened the door for cancer to come in, and you have increased the probability of cancer ravaging your body 100-fold. And most people who have had chemotherapy and who have had radiation, I said most people, they die. They still live a very short life. That's exactly what happens. I've experienced it already. Now